What's up, guys? So today we're talking about the Battery Daddy. This is a storage case for all of your battery needs. So yeah, I actually saw this about a year ago or so. I think this is an as seen on TV product, but I didn't see it on TV. Who knows where I saw it, some kind of ad or something, or someone was talking about it. But I remember seeing it and thinking, I really want one of those, but I never just sourced one out. I never just went and bought one. I think they were like $20 or $25 originally. It was probably $20, right? Being a as seen on TV, it was probably $19.99. And who knows, maybe if you called in the next 5 minutes, you could have got two of them for the same price. I don't know. But I just always loved the idea because I have batteries everywhere. And although my system for batteries is okay, I have small battery packs here and there, but I just didn't have them all just in one spot. And I did find myself every now and again just looking for batteries or not knowing if they're dead yet. I obviously use a ton of batteries for flashlights, but obviously in our daily life there's all kinds of things that need batteries, right? So I just kind of sat in the back burner. Like I said, about a year ago, saw it, oh, I want one, and just forgot about it. The intensity of wanting it just kind of faded away a little bit. I think once or twice I saw it again somewhere, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want that, and I didn't bite, I didn't get it. But yesterday, I had to run some errands with the wife, and she wanted to check out something at Marshall's, and I saw this little guy sitting all lonely on the shelf by itself for the price of $14.99. So it looks like originally it was 20 bucks, and I finally got it. I said, you know what, I'm getting this thing. This is just something that's always sitting there in the back of my mind. So for 15 bucks, I figured out, I'll go ahead and check one out. And that's why I'm making the video. I mean, it's pretty straightforward stuff. It holds all your batteries. What is kind of cool though is it comes with a battery meter. All right, so if you do have a battery and you don't really know, if you've used it much or not, you can just check the voltage real quick and see if it's dead or not. I remember, and I'm sure you guys do. I don't know if they still make them. They might still make them. It's not necessarily in my day they had these type things, but I'm sure you guys know. I want to say it was Energizer, but one of the battery companies. You'd be able to hold the side of the battery, and you'd hold like the negative terminal, and then you would hold a little white circle on the side, and it would actually show you how much power was left. You guys remember that? I don't know, they still make those? I always thought that was cool, so you could just check it yourself right on the battery, right on the side there. It would be like a line, green's good, yellow's it's dying, and red is it's almost dead. And yes, that was my phone in the background because I forgot to shut it off. Anyway, I do get a second alert, so there'll be another ding at some point throughout the video. But yeah, it's just cool to have the little the battery voltage meter as well. So let's go ahead and just break into this real quick and see what we're working with because I am very curious. So all my batteries will be organized. Obviously batteries are expensive, so I would imagine filling this whole thing up would be quite costly. It holds 180 batteries total. Alright, so what's that, like 100 bucks at least? Maybe over $100. Yeah, this thing's it's looking pretty good. Pretty straightforward. Alright, obviously you have sections for everything. D cell, C cell. Obviously a ton of AAA, AA. These rectangular ones are for 9 volts. You can even put 2 batteries in the handle here. They did not leave any room unused, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I kind of like that latch system. It's interesting. Alright, so the entire back here as well, more AA's, which is probably one of the more common, I don't know, extra manufacturing plastic there. Probably one of the more common size. 20% off your next purchase. Yeah, okay, well, that's that. Let's see. How to use the battery voltage meter, and it was right side up the first time. Very simple there. You have a side for the 9 volts. So yeah, so let's see, what is the count here? 22 AA's, 70 AA's. That's interesting because I thought I guess the back is AA's, not doubles. I would think you'd use more doubles, but anyway. 10 C batteries, 8 D batteries, 8 and 9 volts, 12 button cells. Where do the button cells go? I guess maybe on that side. There's the other ding on the phone. Anyway, let's see. The back side has 54 AA's. Oh, okay, no, it is. Why am I confused? 70 AA's. So this is AA's. That holds 54 AA's on the back with the handles. Am I missing something? I guess the AAAs are in here. I guess it does hold 70. It just doesn't look like that would be 70, but yeah, that's a lot. So yeah, there you go. There's just a ton of storage specifically for batteries. So I'm interested. Have you guys gotten one of these things? I mean, you know, being in the gear community, you would think this is kind of like a staple. I mean, we use batteries all the time for all kinds of stuff, right? Let me see this top. Pop this open. Curious to see where maybe the button cells go in here. It looks like that makes sense. I guess anything can go in there. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I use batteries all the time for all kinds of things. Like I said, ton of AA's and AAA's specifically for flashlights. And I thought this would be a really nice addition to basically just house everything in one spot. I just put all my batteries in one spot, and when I need a battery, I know exactly where to go, and there's a good variety of them. How often have you needed a 9-volt and just not had one? You know, AA's, AAA's, those are things you kind of have hanging around sometimes. Maybe you buy something, it takes D batteries, and you're like, D batteries? I don't have D batteries anymore. They still make those things. It'd just be nice to have them, you know what I'm saying? The 9 volts for me, like I use 9 volts in my metal detector, which I'll occasionally use, especially summer's coming up. Warm weather, might do some metal detecting again. Those take 9 volts. Obviously, everyone's, you know, fire alarms take 9 volts. I'm trying to think some other stuff. I have other electronics that take 9 volts too, like random stuff you wouldn't even think. I have like an emergency radio that takes a 9 volt. So yeah, it's just good to have. Good to be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Check out that little voltmeter. Real straightforward. Obviously put the terminals in there and you're good to go. Cool. All right, so that's that. Battery Daddy. I have to say, I mean, I didn't use it yet, but it seems like a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Nice, simple carry case. This is going to be heavy, by the way, so it's important to have a nice blurry image. There we go. Now we're focused. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just one of those things. I mean, most people have scattered batteries loose here and there. I mean, this would make a fantastic gift, and I'm not sure who's watching the video, but I have an idea of someone else that might really want these that I know that could really use something like this. Anyway, just wanted to touch upon this a little bit and just ask you guys, do you use something like this? Did you know this existed? I mean, obviously there's all kinds of battery storage containers out there, but like I said, I'm rocking a lot of like 4-packs for AA's or 4-packs for AAA's. I have some old County Com, like Microtech plastic holders that hold like maybe 6 AAA's. You guys saw those maybe in my Bob bag video, but those are still scattered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I still have like a satchel. Everyone's got a random Crown Royal bag, right? I don't know why. We all do, because you get Crown Royal and the bag's kind of cool. You don't want to throw it out. So people have all kinds of random crap. I used to use my miscellaneous cables in the Crown Royal bag, but now it houses a bunch of random batteries that I don't know if they have a lot of life left. So when I need to use a new battery, I'll go there first and use up a half-dead one first, you know. But anyway, so I like storage. I like organization. That's really what it comes down to. It just makes things a little bit more organized. So huge win for 15 bucks. I'd say for $20, it's still worth it. But it's going to cost a lot. I mean, I probably can fill maybe, I don't know, 30 or 40% of this, but I'd like to just buy more batteries once. I mean, if you just bought batteries once a year, this probably will last you more than a year, to be honest. I mean, it depends on what you do in your life, I guess. But I would imagine you make that investment one time. You just go out and spend 100 bucks on batteries. Load the thing up, and then you're good for probably a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And then as it starts getting low, you fill it back up. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. The Battery Daddy, kind of cool. Love the idea of just being a little more organized with the battery situation. So that's all. Let me know down in the comment section if you use one of these things, but I'm pretty excited to load it up. So that's all. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.